If you're facing a minimum prison sentence, you're probably hoping to get a downward departure. I would want to help you get one. We always want one of these. And as I discussed in another video, departure sentence is a loophole, allows defendants to get a sentence lower than their minimum prison sentence. And it's kind of double talk to say, well, it's a minimum, but we can go even lower than the minimum. This is the beauty of the loophole of a downward departure. Now let's review how you get one of these things, because there are certain mitigating factors that have to be present to justify a downward departure. And some, I gotta tell you, some minimum mandatory prison sentence don't even qualify for what we're about to talk about. You have to talk to your attorney about that. But with that disclaimer out of the way, here are the factors. They're found in section 921.0026, 14 of them. Let's get to it. First, the most common reason for a downward departure is a plea bargain. The prosecutor and defense agree and try to convince the judge to do a departure. That's the most common one. Second, if the defendant was an accomplice and played just a minor role in the crime, the judge can grant a downward departure under those mitigating circumstances. Third, if the defendant's ability to appreciate the nature of the crime was substantially impaired, that'll get you there. Fourth, if the defendant needs specialized treatment you can't get in prison for, like a mental disorder or physical disability, you can get a departure, but the disorder can't be related to drug addiction. I've used this factor before. It's great, but it's tricky. You got to demonstrate, I think, that the prison system can't give up this specialized treatment. Your client needs to stay out and get the treatment. Tough call. Fifth, victim needs to be paid restitution more than they need a prison sentence. Sixth, the victim initiated or provoked the incident. That can get you a departure. Seventh, the defendant acted under extreme duress from another person. Unfortunately, that happens. Eighth, and are you guys still with me? I know it's boring, but hey, eighth is if the defendant pays off the victim before arrest. That's a good one. Ninth, if the defendant cooperates with the state in some way on this case or another case, you can get a departure. 10th, the crime was committed in an unsophisticated manner. It was an isolated incident for which we've shown remorse. This is a popular one. I've used it many times. Got to have all three of those to get it. 11th, if your client's too young to appreciate the consequences of the crime, and this loops into the 12th factor, which is your client gets sentenced as a youthful offender. I love YO sentences. I think it needs its own video. I'll probably do it one day. 13th, if the crime is a nonviolent felony, think drugs, and the defendant scores under 60 points and is amenable to a drug court program, you can get a departure. And finally, I've never had to use this last one. If the defendant made a good faith effort to give medical assistance to a person having a drug overdose. Anyway, those are all the factors. It's exhausting. I hope that you get a downward departure, and I thank you for watching. Take care.